Hello, welcome back with the next guest for our next segment here. And here we are joining forces with Jim Kearns, and he is the coordinator of the Feed the Lambs 101 Electrical Workshop. So I'm going to let Jim tell you what the 101 Electrical Workshop is and when it will be opening up.
Well, John, thank you very much, and I wish Principal Hart was still here. You two guys are my everyday saints, and by that I mean you guys are really role models because you struggle and you succeed, and you strive and succeed, and it's tough work. But with you two guys, this has really been a help to the program and to me personally. So the Electrical 101 training program is an opportunity for people to not only get a better job, but to start in a career path that can lead, all the way through college if that's what they want. The idea of this program is to help men and women, and by the way, you talked about it last year. I had 3 women in the program, including the daughter of a leading electrical contractor in the county. So it's a well-known program, and men and women can come. Preferable ages are 17 to 24, but I've had guys in their 50s, and that's fine too, and to help anyone who wants to get a better job. Now, what I try to do here, and we've done, is make a real-life situation of what an electrician does day to day. And so we have a program that runs Saturday mornings, 8 to noon, and it's held right here at the ACE, and we hold it in a wonderful classroom facility, and this beautiful garden won't be beautiful when I get done with it. We come out here with hammers, nails, wood, 2x4s, and we build things, and then we wire them. So it's a 50%. You got to be in the classroom to know where the electrons come from and where the electrons are going to go. So for the other 50%, when you're wiring up, the circuits, you know how to wire them. So we get into all the theory, cut that short at the level that we need to know, and then we come out and we put screwdrivers and hammers and drills and wire strippers into everybody's hands, and we build circuits. And what I look for, and then by the way, now when we build the circuits, we don't have any electricity, so it's very safe. But after we build the circuits, I hook them up to electricity, and we flip the switch, and a light goes on, and everybody's looking at that light, and I'm looking at their eyes, and I want to see if the light goes on upstairs. And when that happens, then I know they got it. So I have a goal, and I teach till I see that light go on here. But the opportunity here is once you leave here to go into a job either as an electrician helper, these are entry-level jobs, or in HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And that's very important because I was just taking a look at the training that the HVAC, air conditioning people get, and they get 4 courses in electricity. Well, you won't need those 4 courses. You'll have to take them, but the point is HVAC people, air conditioning people, need to know electricity and need to know a lot of it. So this will prepare you for those 2 fields if you want to go into regular work in this area. So the regular work in this area is as an electrician helper or an AC helper. They're good jobs. And then you have the opportunity to go to the Florida State funded apprentice programs. Now they're taught at the Indian River State College location on Virginia Avenue, but they're not associated with the college. You will receive after you complete the apprentice programs, you would become a licensed electrical contractor, or a licensed electrician, or a licensed air conditioning technician. Now, and let me just explain that program because that's the future. The future is after you get out of this program, you find a job, you work for a contractor, and they sponsor you in the apprentice program, which has zero cost. And after 4 years of work and study, you could obtain a license. So that now you're on your own. You have a transferable skill anywhere, and it's a great career opportunity. Alternately, I've had graduates go into the armed services because they know when they sign up with this background, they won't have to carry a gun, okay? They've got a skill they can apply, and they'll receive more training. I've had graduates open up their own or enhance their own handyman business. So, there's other opportunities besides 4 more years of school. I can understand that issue there. For everyone. So let me tell you a little bit more about the course. That's the benefits. It's every Saturday morning right here at the ACE. It's 8 a.m. till noon. Now this Saturday, which is March 4th, at the ACE, I'm going to hold an information meeting. I'll have this discussion in a presentation format. I'll answer questions, and I'll also hand out the applications from Feed the Lambs so you can apply. Of course, you'll be accepted. And then the first class starts Saturday, March 11th. Saturday, March 11th. So 4 plus 7, Saturday, March 11th. At the ACE, and those all the classes are 8 a.m. till noon, so it's a morning. And I treat it like a job. I'm going to ask you to come dressed for work. I do. I wear boots and blue jeans because, bring water. I'll bring water too, but we're going to come out. We're going to sweat. We're going to build stuff, and we're going to admire it when we're done. So it's a 10-week program, which means you'll be done like May 15th, I think is the day. Now the beauty of that is you then have the summer to look for a job and get a job with a contractor. And that's important because if you want to go into the apprentice program, all the apprentice programs start one time a year at the end of August. So the timing is very important, and it's good timing. You got time to get a job, time to work for a contractor, time to understand that this is what you want to do, and then if you want to go in the apprentice program, man, you are all set to go. So, it's all structured here to get you in, get you trained, get you out, get you working, and get a career going. One more item. For those who finish the program, I supply them with a certificate. Now, it's not, this is not a state certificate. It's not a license. It's nothing, but it does say you completed the course. I also give you a letter of recommendation. So when you go in for a job interview, and they say, okay, fill out an application, well, you're just like everybody else. When you're done that application, you hand it in, you say, would you make a copy of this certificate? And by the way, here's my letter of recommendation relative to my electrical skills. I mean, where else can you get that? You'd have to already have a job to get something like that. So when you walk into these contractors, you automatically have a leg up. You automatically have something that distinguishes you from everybody else who thought today would be a good day to become an electrician, okay? So there is a real advantage there. And again, the contractors know me pretty well, so when you show up with these, there is a certain amount of respect, okay? Now, they have to have a job opening, but if they have a job opening, you're going to be trust me, you're going to be the best qualified for that job. And that's what it takes to get a job nowadays. So all of that will become available to you. Now, somebody once said, life, 80% of life is showing up, right? I've changed that a little bit. 90% of this program is showing up, okay? And I understand people sometimes have to work Saturday, and I'm sorry for that, but I would say if you have your job, keep your job. Don't quit your job, right? If you can squeeze this training in, squeeze it in, and then you can decide what to do after that. But I wouldn't want to see anyone, leave a job and then go through the program and then decide this is not what they want to do. So that opportunity, keep your job, but if you have it, 90%, as I say, is showing up for just 10 Saturdays in a row, and we will, proceed with the training. And we actually have a good bit of fun. You certainly have to learn everything, but I don't, there's no real tests, okay? I don't have to mark anything up. Again, I'm looking for the test is, does the light go on? If I see the light go on, you've passed and you're ready to go. And if I see the light doesn't go on, that's okay too. That means you might want to do something else. And that's all opportunity is you walk through the door and you decide whether you want it or not. If you don't want it, that's okay. If you want it, you work hard, and that's really the bottom line. So, John, I really appreciate the time here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim Kearns. And we want you to know that this program is free, but we do accept donations because there are materials that have to be bought, and we need funds to help the program out. Okay, Jim Kearns, thank you very much. That's right. This Saturday will be open house. Next Saturday we'll start the program. Be there at 8 o'clock. 8:30 this Saturday. And with that, we'd like to say, Jim Kearns, thank you very much, and thank you for all the work you do for Feed the Lambs.